Hi guys, welcome back to Beauty Bees. It's Iris. We're doing my monthly haul. There's a lot of things. Let's just get right into it. Starting with some things that I did not purchase this month. One of them, let's find it. Let me dig things out before I just start talking. The Fenty Cream Blush I actually purchased last month. It should have been in my last month's video, but Allure forgot to put it in the box when they sent it to me, so I asked them. They shipped it to me. Their customer service was great, and this is in the shade Pinky Promise. I've worn it twice so far. It is pretty. I'm not wearing it today. Maybe I should have put some on, but it's this really pretty, almost like pink lemonade shade. Nice and bright. It feels a little bit sticky when first applied, but like now it doesn't feel sticky on my hand at all. Wears pretty well throughout the day, especially when topped with the powder blush. So far so good. I've only worn it a couple of times because I actually have another cream blush in here. Didn't own any like potted cream blushes at the beginning of the month, and now I own two. I do like them, so that's good at least. Two other things that I did not actually purchase this month. These are two fragrances. I purchased these back in, I don't know, September or October, intending to give them as Christmas gifts or put them in stockings or something. And it's almost April and they're still here with me. So I think at this point they're just mine. So let's start with this one. This is Vanilla Sky from Skylar. It is, let's see, the scent notes on this are cappuccino, pure vanilla, and caramelized cedar, which I really do like coffee scents quite a bit. So I have high expectations for this one. I got both of these through Ipsy, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's really pretty. Yes, I am on board with that. It smells, was gonna say, it smells like the French vanilla cappuccinos that I used to drink. And it's like, yeah, because it's cappuccino and vanilla. I wonder why it might smell like a vanilla cappuccino. But I really like it. I think I'm going to quite enjoy that one. And then this one is from Memoir Archives. It is Destination Unknown, scent 1. I can't get as good of a read on this one. I will see if I can. Okay. California Poppy, Agave Nectar, and Desert Marigold. Honestly, right now I'm getting like general floral with a lot of just perfumey alcohol. So we'll see. We'll see about that one. I think that is everything that I didn't purchase. Now let's get to some things that I'd almost forgotten that I'd purchased because I purchased them so long ago. I bought these back in February, like early February, like February 2nd or 3rd, and they only got to me last week. So really bad shipping on Yes Style's part. I've ordered from them in the past. It's been a while, but I don't think it took 6 weeks to get to me, or maybe even a little longer the last time. Anyway, I bought a few pieces of skincare from their site. So first up, we have a Water Fit Sun Serum from Skin 1004. I have not opened this yet. I don't have a lot of sunscreen left, and especially as we're going into summer, I like to have them just scattered everywhere. Like I have one in my desk at work. I have one that I use day to day. I have one at my parents' house. I like to have one in my purse. I'm intending to use this as like my daily option. I've really liked serum sunscreens from K-beauty brands in the past. I can't think. I've had one from Neutrogena that was also a serum that I really like. I can't think what the other K-beauty one that I had was. I don't know. But anyway, I really do like a thinner sunscreen, especially for every day, because it just feels like so much product on the skin with some thicker sunscreens. So I hope this one works out for me. This was a really good price too. I think this was like $10 and it's a 50 ml size. So I hope this works out because that would be a great budget option if it did. I bought a couple of little samples. Well, I purchased a couple of samples and then I received a sample with my order as well. So these are from Lenin. These were, I think, like $2 or $3 each. And I have samples of the Psycha sleeping mask. This is a 10 ml size, which I think was a great price because if this was $3 and 10 mils, like the full size is, I imagine, 50 mils and more than $15. So anyway, I've used this a couple of times. I don't know if this is a good every evening moisturizer for me because I think that this might have broken me out just a little bit, but I used it like 3 days in a row. And on day 3, I noticed some breakouts. So that could have just been, the wrong time of the month. It could have been this product. I don't really know, but I think I'm going to try sort of alternating this and some other nighttime moisturizer for a while and see if I like it that way. The other product is, again, Laneige. This is their Water Sleeping Mask EX. Now, I've used their water sleeping mask in the past and I really liked it. I don't know what the difference between the regular one and the EX is, but I'm excited to give it a go. And this is a 15 ml size, so that's a nice amount of product to give this a try. And this expires in 2026. This one also expires in 2026. So lots of time left on those, which is always good to see. And then I got tempted in because I noticed that they had these Sulwhasoo minis, and I purchased the Sulwhasoo Clarifying Mask Mini. This is a peel-off mask, and Sulwhasoo is an incredibly pricey brand. If you buy it at Sephora, it's still a quite pricey brand, but much less so if you purchase it on YesStyle. But like Laneige, they had some minis on there that were pretty reasonably priced. I got this one. I want to say this was like $10 or $15 tops. I wouldn't have paid more than that. And this is a decent size. Does it say? Yeah, this is a 35 ml 1.18 ounce size. I feel like I will get several applications out of this, and I don't want to use a peel-off mask more than maybe once every other week anyway. So I feel like I'll have a really good idea of how I feel about this product by the time I'm done with it. And really, for the amount that I paid for 35 mils, I could purchase this again. It's not necessarily a one-off for me. Unfortunately, the spreadsheet where I usually track all of my beauty expenditures is on a computer that decided to die a couple of days ago. So I haven't had any luck getting the files off that computer so far and onto my new one. Hopefully, I will give it another go and I won't have to remake all of the thumbnails that I use and hunt down all of the price information, but we'll see. Anyway, I did purchase this and I'm looking forward to giving it a go. And I think that is every... Oh, I have a sample from YesStyle. Where is it? I got a sample of the Round Lab Mugwort Calming Serum, which mugwort is quite possibly the least appetizing sounding plant I have ever heard of. But I will give it a go, and maybe it will be amazing for my skin. Okay, so what do we have left? We have hair stuff, and we have some nail polish, as well as one piece of makeup that I think I'm going to save for the end. So I just needed to restock on shampoo especially, and I ended up buying one conditioner as well. I don't know if I made the mistake or if Target made the mistake. I thought that I was buying the redheaded version of this. This is the Go Blonder Lightning Shampoo from John Frieda. I've used this in the past and really liked it. I think I will probably just keep it around and use it because I have liked it in the past. I purchased the Radiant Red in the conditioner, so we'll see. We'll just do an experiment on my hair and see what happens with these two. The effect of the Go Blonder from when I used it in the past was very subtle. I expect that the red is also pretty subtle, but potentially famous last words. My thought behind this is I do want to go more red, but I figure it's a lot easier if I start out subtle and go, a step further and a step further than if I go all in at first and don't like the results. It's a lot easier to add a little bit more color than to try to correct and get back to my natural hair. So, shampoo, conditioner from John Frieda. I also was just completely out of shampoo, or completely out of shampoos that were not in my shower already. I had no backups, which is not a position I like to be in because my hair gets really greasy really quickly. So I also purchased a Not Your Mother's shampoo in matcha green tea and wild apple blossom. I've liked the Not Your Mother shampoos that I've used in the past, so I assume this is going to be just fine. I also needed a dry shampoo, and Target was running, I think it was buy 4, get a $5 gift card on shampoo, conditioner, pretty much all hair care products. So I got a Not Your Mother's dry shampoo as well. I have used the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak a couple of times, and I really did like that, especially the first tube and about the first half of the second tube I really enjoyed. By the time I got to the end of the last tube, I felt like it wasn't doing a great job of getting my hair clean anymore. So I decided I would try just another one from the same range and see if I get better results out of this one. I hope I will. I haven't used it yet. Could probably actually use some today, but we're not going to mess with it right now. And then we have some nail stuff. So, most of this is from, I was going to say most of this is from Ipsy. There's a combination of things. I'll tell you where I got things from as we go through. So I purchased 2 glass nail files from Deco Beauty. These came in a duo. I got them on Ipsy. I think they were like $4 or $5. I have been wanting a glass nail file to try, and I've used this a few times this month. I really do like them. They're a thing that I intend on keeping for a very long time, and hopefully they'll be a little bit better for my nails than the clippers that I usually use. I've noticed that my nails, especially on my left hand, and in particular my thumb, have been being really brittle and really prone to peeling. So I don't want to use the clippers on them as often anymore. I think these will be a better solution. I have 2 polishes that I got from Target. One of them was as close as a necessity as pretty much anything in this video gets. This is the Clearly Quick top coat. from Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. I really like this top coat. It's nice when I'm doing a solid polish. I don't think it's great over nail art. It tends to smudge nail art, but over 80% of the manicures I do, I have 2 top coats currently. I have like a third of the KB Shimmer one left, and the KB Shimmer one I think is amazing over nail art, but I want to conserve that because I'm not planning on making a purchase from KB Shimmer or another retailer where I could get KB Shimmer for quite a while. And my Nailtopia one is kind of garbage. I think it reliquefies my nail polish. I think it takes about twice as long to dry with that top coat on than it would if I didn't have top coat. Wild. I don't like it very much. I think I'm probably going to get rid of it. But anyway, I ended up purchasing the Sally Hansen. And then while I was there, I was sick and I was sitting at CVS in Target waiting for my prescription to be filled. And I found myself admiring the Sally Hansen Kisses display. And I got one shade. This is More Kisses, Please. And I swatched it out. I do not have this many nail polishes to show you, don't worry. It is this brown shade, and it really is like a spot-on milk chocolate color. I've used it in some nail art. I did like a mint and this shade swirl manicure. It was pretty cute. I'm looking forward to playing around with this some more. I think this is a fun color. I don't think a terribly attractive color on its own, but it's interesting and it is unlike anything else I own. So I think I'll get some good use out of it. Then we have 3 polishes that I got from Ipsy. So these first 2 came in a duo. They are both from Color Club. We have Good as Gold, which is one of their holographic polishes, though it's not a super strong holo. And then You Rock, which is like a shard and glitter topper. There's, let's see, silver flakes, gold hex glitters, and hollow glitters in this. And I have swatches here. So here is Good as Gold, and then I've put You Rock on the upper halves of both of these nails. I'm not totally sold on You Rock. I don't know if I'm gonna like that on the nails or not, but it's at least interesting. Then the third polish is from Coio, and I am really impressed with this. This was a one coat wonder on the swatch wheel, which is amazing because nothing is a one coat wonder on the swatch wheel. I mean, it's a piece of clear plastic and you really can't see any light coming through. It's really, really close to opaque, if not 100%. Okay, when I see from this angle, I can see some patchiness, but it's really close. It's a beautiful, like, grayed out blue color. I don't think I have anything super similar to this either, but I feel like I have had things that were similar to this and really enjoyed them. So I'll have to pull out some drawers and see if I own anything similar now. But I'm really enjoying this color so far. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet, but I think especially for winter and fall, I think this will be lovely. So then I purchased 5 polishes from Zoya. They were running a sale on, I think, like last fall's and last winter's collection, where the polishes were $5 and you got free shipping if you purchased 5 of them, I assume. And there was one particular polish, this one, Lenin, that I knew I wanted. First of all, I immediately wanted it because in my head, it's a Beatles polish. I know that Lenin is a name, but it's a Beatles polish and it's this gorgeous teal hollow glitter. I have it swatched out here. It is so pretty. And they were, I don't know if they're retiring these polishes forever, or if they just weren't going to be available for the next like 6 or 7 months. But either way, I wanted them, so I made the purchase. Let's go through the other ones. We have Inez, which is this hot pink shade with a gold flaky, like a micro flaky. This shade, which I was sort of on the fence about purchasing, but I'm so glad I decided to. This is Precious. So like subdued and ladylike, but still pretty. It is this light pinky lilac shade that has, I think there's a pink and a gold, yes, shimmer particle running through. It's very pretty. I just felt very like elegant and put together wearing that. This deep blue called Adara that has a, actually, I think it might be the same particle mixture as is in this polish, though it gives a very different vibe in a deep blue base. And then the one polish that I'm not as sure about from this grouping is Jean. I thought this was going to be like the more true blue version of Lenin, and whereas the hollow glitter in Lenin reads as very teal, this reads as very silver. So let's take a look at the swatch ring. There is Inez, Precious, Lenin, Jean, and Adara. I think they're all pretty. Jean I'm not 100% sold on yet, but I haven't tried any of them except for Precious on the nails so far. Also forgot this, but somewhere along the way this month, I received 3 samples of the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I'll probably keep these and just stick them in my travel bag so that I have a makeup remover when I'm on the go. I feel like that's probably the best use for them. And then we have the last item of this video. It is the other cream blush that I promised earlier. This I got from Ipsy, but it is a Tarte blush. I actually thought I was buying a mini, but this is definitely a full size. This is the Maracuja Juicy Blush in Coconut. And I've actually used this quite a few times. I think that this is really pretty. It's sort of a bronzy peach. It sort of feels like Vaseline when I dip my fingers into it. And it gives the sort of glow on the cheeks that I would associate with applying Vaseline, but I don't find that it like clogs up my pores or anything. It is a really pretty shade. I think especially during summer, I'm going to quite enjoy this. The way I was enjoying wearing this was putting a lot of it right up here on my face and then bringing it down a little bit further, sort of like a C around my temples. I was just rubbing in an old swatch instead of the blush. It doesn't feel sticky on the skin or anything once it's rubbed in. I really like the glow and the subtle sparkle that this has in it. And I think that I like it more than the Fenty, though I think that the like formula on the Fenty is probably a little bit better, a little less greasy feeling. I just like the color on this quite a bit more, and I really do like the glow. I feel like this doesn't give me that different of an effect from what I could get out of a powder blush. This really does feel like it's giving me something that a powder blush couldn't. So, yeah. Hopefully I have the pricing information up about how much I spent this month. Also, down in the description box, I will have a code to Yes Style and the items I purchased there. It is an affiliate code, but it's like an affiliate code that I think anyone can get. It just counts as money like on the site, and really not that much money on the site. If you're already going to place a Yes Style order, I would appreciate if you used that code, but don't feel pressured, please. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye, guys!